Hey, it's working. Hello.
What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds? What's up?
Wart.
Wrong brand, Alex. Wrong brand. Welcome to the September 13th Nintendo Direct. Long rumored and estimated. Then there was that whole thing that it wasn't going to happen because the Queen died, which I thought didn't really make sense to me, but I don't know.
Walking on powerful. What's frenetic?
Need to be. Review coming soon.
No.
But maybe?
We will do Let's Plays of us playing Lycan games.
That's true. We will do that where we review them. Anyway, in any event, welcome to the September 13th Nintendo Direct. I am
Ted.
I am Ted, one of the hosts on this show, along with.
Did you change the title to us, like I said?
No. What did I put?
Selfish.
Oh,
You're a selfish director. And I mean that in the sense of watching Nintendo Directs, not directing some sort of function.
I did not. If you want to change it, you can change it. Anyway, so we got about 5 minutes until the Direct starts.
House of the Dead remake. PS4. Physical version. Out. Boy, and then
Gonna
I'll
be going to town. It's very exciting. We're
Yeah.
here to talk about the Direct.
You're right. What do you think they're gonna announce? Splatoon?
I think they're gonna talk about Splatoon, which is annoying. I wonder how much time they're gonna give to Splatoon, but they're gonna talk about
They'll
Splatoon.
probably announce the first major update.
Yeah,
Splatoon 3.
I don't even know about the update. I was maybe like the first of the drip, like a couple maps, maybe the first
First update. Yes.
Splatfest.
Second Splat.
They already did the first one.
The first one is the beta for the last two Splatoon was the Splatfest.
Well, I think they'll talk about that. I'm really okay. I guess since we don't have like a whole lot of time before the Direct starts. Wow, it has not been very long.
But now Splatoon. Splatfest.
What is your dream Nintendo announcement? What do you want out of this Direct?
I hope they announce the Twilight Princess HD. I'm gonna Switch. Honestly, if I had to choose, well,
Blow my mic.
I guess I'd rather have Wind Waker because Wind Waker has, problems on Wii U.
With the frame rate and all the stuff.
Yeah, but honestly, it's just so much better to play those games on Wii U anyway.
Because of the gamepad integration.
Yep, because of the gamepad integration, you got the two screens right there. Let me tell you, when I played Ocarina, I had the two screens. That was how I was like, all right, now.
Now you're like, the Wii U thing, it makes sense.
So playing any sort of game that has an inventory management system on the bottom screen where the base game doesn't have to pause, that's Wii U 101.
The dual screen experience. What a winner.
But that being said, it works perfectly fine without it. So if I had to choose between Twilight Princess or Wind Waker,
Or literally every other Zelda game on any of the other system,
I guess it would be Wind Waker, even though I like Twilight.
Do you think they would do a double pack? You think they would do a 3Ds All-Star situation?
No, because
Nintendo has a very to be nice.
they charge $60. Well, I guess it did require a lot of work, but people don't like Skyward Sword. They charge $60.
I know, but I'm just saying, sometimes Nintendo can be nice.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Charge $60 for Link to the Past, or not Link to the Past. What is the Game Boy?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
That was a whole new development. They put in the whole.
But it's a small game.
Yeah, but it was a whole new development, and they made the Zelda Maker, the Mario Maker Zelda thing, which isn't good, but they made it, and it's there. I want them to talk about Dragon Quest because it's September. They're talking about games coming out in winter. Dragon Quest it's supposed to launch this year.
I think it's gonna launch in America here.
I think it's gonna launch everywhere.
That's
Did you know the Dragon Quest 3 remake is over 4 times more popular than the Dragon Quest 12
Wow.
announcement?
Well, I mean, Dragon Quest 12 announcement, like a logo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even still, that trailer has more views than the Dragon Quest 11 announcement,
That's interesting.
and by American audiences too.
I am, admittedly more interested in the 3 remake than 12 because I haven't beat 11 yet.
Also, they're changing Dragon Quest. That's a big thing. They said they're changing the way combat works in a Dragon Quest game. I'm sure the option will still be there to play it originally.
That's the new East game.
It would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna do it in Nintendo Direct. They do Dragon Quest at a Direct.
Everybody loves East.
But Zelda,
I always love East.
we haven't had a Zelda this year. Nintendo's been good about putting out a Zelda every year.
Mm-hmm.
A Zelda product every year.
At least one.
Yeah, we haven't had one this year, and Breath of the Wild 2 is not coming out until at least like summer next year.
Also, they say winter every time, but they lie every time. This is focused on games announced.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna show like Breath of the Wild 2.
I wonder. I mean, maybe because they didn't do E3 this year, so there's a lot of room for like really big stuff. Now that's just me getting excited. I know that, and they always disappoint.
Off the wall thing I want ARMS 2. Never gonna happen, but I'd love ARMS 2.
What I really want is a new 3D Mario. We haven't had one since launch, and that one's was supposed to be a
Wii U
Wii U title that they then transferred development over to the Switch. So
yeah, that's a good point. I guess the closest thing we've had is Bowser's Fury, which is it's. I mean, from what I haven't played it, but from what I understand, that is a pretty hefty addition. But it's not by no means
it's not
a full thing.
Yeah, it's not an Odyssey 2.
So yeah, that would be a big thing that they could do.
We never got the DLC for Odyssey, which people really thought we were gonna get. Like new worlds and stuff, and that again not coming out this winter probably. But what do they have announced right now?
That hasn't come out.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Bayonetta 3 that got a release date. That'll probably get a trailer.
Bayonetta 3. It's been a little bit since they've said they've changed development on Metroid, and there's all those rumors that Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
Metroid
Metroid Prime remaster get announced. That would be pretty cool. I would be very excited if anything Metroid Prime that we saw gameplay for. Because this thing is again like Metroid Prime remake would be really rad, but Metroid Prime Trilogy on Wii is the best way to play those games. It would have to have something pretty cool, other than it being.
All right, should be starting. Should have already started.
It always takes a minute.
There we go. All right, here we go.
Do this.
Strap in.
Just due to COVID-19
stuff. We got you. Are they gonna come out swinging? Along in the note.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a
Fire
holy
Emblem?
land at its center.
Did they announce the new Fire Emblem?
1,000 years ago,
They did, didn't they?
our lands
Warriors.
endured a vicious war.
Didn't they
with
announce
fell
the new
dragon.
Fire Emblem? Like this, just like a
We
teaser
called
thing?
upon heroes
That looks
from
like
other
Monster
worlds
Hunter
to aid us.
Dragon.
Heroes known as emblems.
Nope, Fire
With
Emblem.
them, the warriors of our nations fought as
These
one.
are all the characters
Yeah.
from.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
That's a really
The
cool
years
dragon.
since,
Cobra.
our world has been safe.
Fire
But
Emblem
now,
Heroes
I
2
sense
non-mobile
a
version.
resurrection. The binding weakens.
Let's say because they just did Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Houses. Could this be expansion for Warriors 3
Tokyo
Houses?
Mirage Session Sharp 2.
That would actually. Or is this a brand new Fire Emblem?
I love this character.
Yeah, it looks really
This
good.
looks so cool.
He has the red and blue.
He has the red and blue
Switch.
Switch. That's so great. You cheeky little.
I love how colorful. If this is
Yeah.
a new Fire Emblem, I am very excited. Summoning Marth.
Yeah.
Let's say we saw the previous heroes, so
Please don't be a mobile thing. You know, they have the very successful mobile thing.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Engage. Look at the colors.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
Yeah, this isn't a mobile
What
game.
are
It
those
looks stupid.
horrible things?
If I may,
oh my god.
you are a divine.
Oh my god, this
member
looks
of the
so
royal family
cool.
of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost feel it.
Yes, this looks so awesome.
Oh my.
I've had my eye on
With
you.
past heroes. Yeah.
The ring. Marth, right.
You can just summon it.
Oh, that's so.
Oh my, it's like Personas or
Oh
whatever.
my god.
Fucking stands in Fire Emblem. This is the
That
coolest.
is amazing.
I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
Engage.
Emblem Engage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's fusions. That is amazing.
All right, this looks awesome.
Decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
To answer your question, Ted, yes, they did come out swinging.
They did indeed. They certainly
She
did.
asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Getting all the rings, Lord of the Rings. Now they showed other characters.
Yeah.
Are there more than Marth? I want more than Marth, but Marth is right there up front. Wow,
Wow,
January.
damn.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Hey,
Hi,
Koizumi.
Yoshi.
Your
Yoshi
guide for
Koizumi.
today's
Good to
Nintendo
see you again.
Direct.
Thanks for coming
What
out.
you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
Hell yeah.
Look at that steelbook. Look how colorful
Please
and
look
cool it
forward
is.
to
Yeah, I
more
love the
information
co-
about
I
this
love
game
the
in future.
dragon. The Cobra Dragon.
This-
So cool.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
This is stylistically my new favorite Fire Emblem game
I
so far.
that takes two.
That got leaked, right? Or did they already? I knew this was.
It was
coming.
yeah. It was like a mix.
Relationship is on the
It was
rise,
a pseudo leak, and then it was just like, yeah, it's coming.
but it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls.
What is this
To get
commercial?
their bodies back.
Right?
They'll
This
bring
game won Game of the Year. People know it takes.
Yeah.
Working together is the only
It
way
sounds like a
forward.
one of those like bad
Team up and
2000s
cooperate with a
movies.
friend in this
They get
critically
turned
acclaimed
into
two-player
dolls.
platform
You know,
event.
considering what the
Whoa.
game's about, that might be like what they're
This road can
going
be
for.
traveled
Yeah.
with someone by your side. Venture
Everyone
through
knows what It
fantastical
Takes Two is.
worlds
If you
filled with
don't-
challenging experiences around
Weird?
every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless
That-
or online with a pal.
That's
via
awesome.
Free Friends Pass.
But free friend, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'll be what gets us to play.
So it just has like download play.
That's pretty cool.
That's great.
But will they
It
do a
Takes
way
Two
out?
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Pretty rad.
Are we in November? No,
Two
we're-
shots for It Takes Two. Boom, boom. boom.
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, is this a remake?
帰ってくるの。明月と。
Fatal
After
Frame.
mysteriously
Mask of
vanishing
the
as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories. Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near.
I don't really know much
Ancient
about Fatal
rituals
Frame. I
will
don't really
be
care much
revealed.
about Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame, Mask.
But
of the
cool if you
Lord
like Fatal
West
Frame.
launches for
Glad
the first
you know
time
new.
in the West on
They haven't done
Nintendo
a
Switch
new
next
thing for
year.
it for a long time, right?
Yeah, since the Wii U. And though they remade,
There's a new
you know, they
hero
re-released it.
Who looks mechanical?
The Wii U one.
What?
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles
Uh.
3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical?
Horrifying.
Complete her quest
He's a
to
sin.
ever join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also
I really
be
want to
added.
do.
Test your mettle
I
and
really
consider
want to play
battles against
Xenoblade
tough
and
enemies.
2 and Torna.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn
think that would
valuable
be-
accessories and special outfits.
Like my go-to next stream game. But I also want to do Final Fantasy VII. But
More hero and gameplay
really
additions
wanna-
will arrive in Wave 3.
want to do 2.
Wave 2 of
The
the
wave-
Xenoblade
'cause
Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo
The waves are
Switch
just
October 13th.
stuff like that, and then they announced that they're doing like a big.
They're doing a
expansion.
Torna level expansion.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch
But I'm
games.
assuming they're going to do a physical release
Not
for
all
that like they did the
nonsense
other stuff.
begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish
Actually,
wish
it looks a
worlds,
lot better than-
prehistoric
Yeah,
kelp
this is
forests,
Switch
and wild
gameplay.
west jellyfish fields. Explore using
'Cause I
all
didn't
sorts
get,
of wacky
you know,
moves. Don
the
over
remake
30
of,
fantastic
the
cosmic
GameCube game
costumes,
one.
Yeah, Battle
and
for
meet your
Bikini
favorite
Bottom
Bikini
on-
Bottom
Everyone
residents
said
from
it-
TV series,
Switches.
voiced by their original actors.
Isn't the Switch version the
Soak up
mobile version and
SpongeBob
not the
SquarePants,
console
the
version?
Cosmic
The Switch
Shake,
version's really
launching
bad.
on Nintendo
But this,
Switch
if this
next
is Switch
year.
gameplay, this
Yeah?
looks really good.
You're all ready.
Josh!
With familiar
What the-
characters from Fist of the
Oh,
North
fitness
Star.
Fist of the North
boxing!
Star.
Oh my
Fitness
god!
box.
Exercise mode.
That's
Leading
so
you through
funny. I have to
various
send this to
boxing drills.
Sebastian and
Defeat
Alvarez as soon
many
as this is
enemies
over.
as you can with
That
just
is
your
so
fists
funny.
In battle mode, or take on rivals in boss
You know, the
battles,
Fitness Boxing
including
series is a
Jagged
Nintendo
Fitness
published
Boxing,
series.
Fist of the North Star launches on
Oh, they
Nintendo
got Fist of the
Switch,
North
March
Star, you know.
2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously
I know,
hard
they
hitting
said
party game.
winter this year.
Embrace
They've
the
already
announced-
absurdity of frantic
I don't think
minigames, each
a
one
big
No, the
featuring
one game has
ridiculous
not been
rules in
2023.
madcap arenas.
It Takes
Customize
Two
your
has not been
character from head to
2023.
toe with hundreds of accessories.
I guess they
Plus,
did
challenge
say-
up to 6
they said
friends
this
and
winter.
frenemies in local
They didn't
and
say
online
this year, they
play.
said this
They
winter.
won't even know what hit 'em. Oddballers launches on Nintendo
But what's
Switch
winter,
early next
you know?
year.
This is Texas. We don't have
A
winter.
small fox
Hey!
What?
Hey!
Tunic? That's cool.
Brave the unknown in this isometric action adventure game. Your only clue
Cutting
here
frame
is
rates
the
looks a
manual.
little,
Traverse the island's interconnected realms
little
to
stiff.
retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
That's not just me, right? That's some serious stuttering that was going on there,
What
right?
long-lost secrets will the island reveal?
It's-
Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th.
I wonder-
Pre-orders begin today on
They'll
Nintendo
do like a
eShop.
cool, you know, because the whole thing is the manual.
Yeah.
They'll do like a cool
New
physical
intel
version.
has arrived for these front mission remakes.
These they already announced.
Yeah.
Full remakes
Which do
of
look
2
cool.
front mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 remake,
Who was it that we were
you'll
talking about
pilot
Front
giant
Mission? And they're
machines
like, oh my
called
god, Front
Bonzers
Mission.
in tactical turn-based combat.
Which snap?
As
Yeah, it
you
doesn't look
progress,
great.
Yeah.
You'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can
think it
also
was-
test your mettle at the
I think it was
Coliseum.
Alvarez who was like, to bring back Front Mission.
I'm ready to Sebastian.
Continue
They're
the
both
battle in the
actors.
sequel,
Yeah.
previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features.
I'm always
like more
I'm always
terrific
down
guns,
for
weapon
more
and
Japanese
armor
exclusive
attributes,
games coming to
and over
America.
80 new skills
Really
added from the
crazy how much
first
that's
game.
happened on the Switch.
Front
You
Mission
know,
1
this
remake
new
launches
this
on Nintendo
renaissance
Switch
of
this
classic
November.
Japanese
Front Mission
games that
2
have,
remake will
you know,
launch on
finally
Nintendo
coming
Switch
over.
next year. And in the future, a remake of Front
Oh
Mission
crap!
3 will
That
also
has not
launch
been
on
announced.
Nintendo Switch.
Doing all three?
It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
After nearly 20 years,
Holy
a beloved
crap,
farming
Ted.
experience
Oh
is
my
reborn.
god! This is the one from when we
This
were
is
kids.
the one that we played when we were
It's the
kids.
one-
To
This one right.
Forgotten Valley.
It's on the shelf.
Yeah, it's right there.
Passed down
Wonderful
to you
Life.
by your father.
Look, it's the
Restore and
guy.
Expand your farm as you nurture crops. Care for your
Oh my
friendly
god, dude, I'm
animals
so
and
there.
help the land flourish.
This is the good one, right?
Yeah, this is, and then
Because
you,
they don't have the license
Yeah, story
anymore.
seasons,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they
Out
just
in the
make.
valley.
you know, they remade the Game Boy Advance one, Mineral Town, and that's the one that I played on Switch a lot.
And start a
But
family.
that was a spin-off of this game, and
Yeah.
now this game they're remaking, which is awesome because the newest one wasn't like
Their appearances will change
super
over the
great.
years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
That's fun.
Oh my god, that's
An
so.
especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
This is my favorite Harvest Moon game.
It's the only Harvest Moon game that I've ever played.
Story of Seasons.
It's also the only one of these games that I
launches on
actually
Nintendo
like.
Switch,
Oh my
summer
God.
2023.
All right. Big
Pre-ordered.
bump. Big bump. Okay.
Here you go.
And Splatoon. Okay. Reaping this. Here we go.
Yep, new
The
Splatfest.
first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3
Called
has
it.
been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring
Gear,
to a deserted
grub,
island?
fun.
Gear, grub, or fun?
Weird choices. Splatoon 3 has 3-player matches.
Yeah.
So many
Pretty rad.
incredible possibilities.
I didn't pay much
Which
attention
team
to
will
the.
you join?
So you play like 2 matches, like 2v2s, and then you do like these big three matches.
More
Not as
free
often.
updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
Yep. The drip.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Yeah, I was hoping they announced a new map.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
Just you, Koizumi.
Yep,
As
just
for
you.
me,
You're the
I've
dream.
already decided. I hope you'll all participate as
I
well.
hope that's all the time they give to Splatoon 3.
Next,
They don't
please
seem to
take a
have
look
anything
at
else to
this.
announce for it.
Yeah.
They did. They would have just put it there.
They could have got the Splatoon guy to come out and be like, here's, they're going to talk to you about it.
I said it could be Diofield Chronicles. What? What?
Oh,
Introducing a
shit.
brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Oh.
Oh, that's
New
cool.
travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without blood.
You got me.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces.
Yeah, you
just
are.
like Mama.
I'm hitting
Just
the
like
road.
Mom.
I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
The stench of
All HD 2D. Give
Right?
me 5 of
Let
those
it
a
never
year.
end.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you
Oh
want.
my god.
I need to rediscover who I am.
This looks so good.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era.
An
Each
Octopath theme.
traveler's path
Such a
action
banger.
differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
They kind of
Happen when
trap
their
themselves with
paths
that Octo
intertwine.
name. Always gotta do 8. No more, no less.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
I think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February
Wow.
24th,
Damn.
2023.
Early release dates.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
We were there.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
I
do.
will.
Yep.
Thank you, Koizumi. I
Let's
most
see
certainly
some
will.
more headlines.
From Square Enix, maybe?
A magical home is waiting for you.
Nah, if there was Square Enix, they probably would have.
Welcome to your
Yeah.
new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships
All
in
right.
this farm simulation RPG.
Like an MMO.
Discover magical
Right, there's a lot
spells
of
to grow crops.
People going on and
Face
doing
off
stuff.
against mischievous
In any
foes,
event. Oh,
and explore
sorry,
the
it's early.
enchanted realms
Um,
of Azoria.
in any
Along
event,
the
we already got the.
Azoria? I hardly know her.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Characters who call this
whoa.
island
We already
their
got the
home.
one farming simulator. I don't
Hand
really need
Fairy
another
Tale
one.
Farmstead Solo or
I don't
together
even
with
play
up to
farming
4
simulators.
players in local or online multiplayer.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool though.
Gathering
4-player,
resources
yeah.
and crafting items, you'll be able to customize
Who knows
your home
4
and
people who
enjoy
plays
this
Farming
mesmerizing
Simulator?
adventure
Am I
even
right?
more.
Uh-huh.
As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll
I like
help you
farming
restore
simulators.
Azoria
Yeah.
to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae
That is
Farm,
cool.
launching
I know the name
exclusively on
Phoenix Lab.
Nintendo
I gotta look
Switch
that up.
spring 2023. It's a
Ooh,
musical
yes!
from the past.
Oh!
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
Oh, it's a new one? Final bar
Featuring
line.
iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens,
Sick.
Suteki Dane, and more. There are
What it's,
385 songs total.
Me too. This looks
Songs
neat.
are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages
Oh, that's
in pair
cool.
style,
That's
while
cool.
up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle.
Aw.
Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023.
None of these games are coming out in
Right.
winter.
On Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
That's part for the course for
Yeah.
Theater Rhythm.
Octopath Traveler,
Ah, that's cool.
Oh, I'm
Live Alive, and more will be released.
What about
That's not
Dragon
the
Quest?
additional
I want to know
songs.
about Dragon Quest.
Plus, additions containing a season pass.
Damn.
27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
That's a lot of songs.
Yeah. Awesome.
A
Let's see.
cosmic adventure is just
Here we go.
around
Show
the
us that
corner.
Rayman, baby.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions.
I guess
with
this is the new Mario
and the
game, so they
Rabbids.
won't show a 3D Mario game
Yeah.
Let's dive into exploration.
until probably till
Thrilling
at
roam
least this
through
comes
all
out.
sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
Crazy how good these games look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they know what they're doing
Find
over at
coins.
Ubisoft.
Unlock hidden paths. And help out the locals with their troubles.
DJ Cheap Tongue.
I'll have to
At
see the
shops,
cheap on
you
its
can get
head.
items that'll
Fun.
come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special
You like the
powers and
rabbits?
skills.
Yeah.
They can help
Well enough.
spark
Me too.
a decisive victory.
Played so many Rabbids games with Shui because he just had tons of them.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness?
You know, they're
I know they have like hard
Mario
minions
plus
energy.
Rabbids
but
Sparks of Hope
Not my
launches
favorite,
on Nintendo
but
Switch
I like
October
them.
20th.
I don't have anything
Pre-orders
against it.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I have so much
Gold edition
nostalgia
can
for
also
him
be
that every time I
pre-ordered,
see the goofiness, I'm
containing
just
the
like,
base
nah.
game, weapon
Dumb
skins,
rabbits.
and a season pass.
Show us Rayman, you cowards. Cowards.
Restore peace between humans and monsters.
High five time.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
that's
Oh.
cool.
Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster.
Like a farming
Your
sim
abilities in
direct.
battle and conversations with the locals will vary
How
depending on
popular
your
are
role.
farming
Your
simulators that
choices
this
will
They're
also
very
cause
popular,
different
and on
events,
Switch, they're the most
plus
popular.
a
It's the
brand
most
new
possible.
mode has been added
That's the
to
most
help
popular
you
console to
enjoy
play them on.
more
Yeah, 'cause you can
quality
just take it
time with
anywhere.
your in-game
It's just not for
spouse.
me.
Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I played Rune Factory 4 Special. It's cool.
The new one.
You know, it's
Plus, a new Rune Factory
Yeah.
series
Yeah.
will launch in the future.
it's funny because the new story season, the new Rune Factory.
More
Ooh,
Nintendo
All right,
I did
here
not.
we are.
Yeah,
Here we are.
did not
Let's
remember
fucking
this.
go.
Pilot Wings.
That's the worst thing you could have
Yeah,
shown.
that's a weird thing to come out of the gate with.
Literally.
Party.
Yes. Online. Mario Party 2, 1 and 2.
That's cool.
Mario Party 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium.
I knew it.
There you
I
go.
knew it.
There you
yeah.
go, Jason. There you go.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Damn.
Show me a first-person shooter.
1080 snow.
Oh, all right. Pretty cool.
That That's really cool.
I love tennis snowboarding.
Excitebike 64.
Oh, I've never played Excitebike 64. I always wanted
These
to.
games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
No heavy
pack
hitters,
membership.
I'd say.
Oh, and there's
Well,
one
see.
more
Mario
game we
Parties.
should mention.
What?
What? Oh,
yes! Let's fucking
Oh, yes! Oh my god!
Yes!
Go
With online GoldenEye!
Why not
Take
fix
it.
things
Come
up
on.
with these Nintendo Switch games?
Did not expect that.
Take me on.
Best
Take me
life
on
in the
inside.
discovered
Can't take on.
content of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
New
Perform over
Square Enix
100 types of daily
RPG.
tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
That's what I love to hear out of my
You'll
RPG.
gain
Do
access
hundreds
to
of daily
different talent
tasks.
classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Huh?
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new
Hey!
world from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet
You know this game?
for materials,
No.
Is considered to be like
then build machines to refine them
best
into various resources.
management sim ever.
Eventually,
It's very
you'll
famous.
construct multiple production lines like these.
But on PC, I didn't even
But
know it was on
planet's creatures will
console at
attack,
all.
So keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Pretty cool. GoldenEye. Fucking.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her
Creepy.
own world? Every decision affects her fate. in
GoldenEye.
Ib, launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023.
I'm really excited for Gold.
What? That
Mario
looks weird.
Strikers Battle League, where 8 players
Yeah, it was
locally
creepy.
on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining
Nice.
the roster are Pauline, a
Sweet.
physical powerhouse with
Everybody loves
fast
Pauline.
movements
Yep.
and strong
All my homies love
tackles.
Pauline.
And Diddy Kong,
Yeah.
a field speedster with dazzling techniques. And
Does he just
unmatched
pull out a
accuracy.
gun? Okay.
Plus,
Bam!
new gear and another stadium are being added.
Sweet.
The
That's what I'm
second
talking about.
free update launches this month.
Oh, cool.
Finish your games and then put them out.
The final summer begins.
Menacing? Is that a threat?
When strange islands suddenly appear,
Oh, okay.
Ryza and friends set sail.
I
to
haven't played these,
investigate
but it's a
in
very
order to
popular
protect their
franchise.
Yeah.
homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
You know, they're called whatever, Altair Ryza or
11
something.
heroes from all walks of life will join your
But they
party.
he said Ryza, so that means is
During
it the
battle,
same
work with your
character
allies
through
to
all the
activate
games?
various
Guess so,
skills,
yeah.
which can be swapped out when needed.
Again, haven't played him.
Teamwork
Yeah.
is paramount after all.
That's cool if you're into them.
New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
Because they were
Atelier
keys.
Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch
Cool,
system
whatever.
February 24th, 2023.
Shout out to Altair Ryza fans.
Yep.
Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at two courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
I don't even know why I'm sighing. I don't care.
There's just
It is a bummer that's a mobile course.
and there's so many mobile courses and they're just
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
the Peach Gardens.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart.
I know Mario
Deluxe
Kart's a
Booster
big
Course Pass
deal and
DLC for
the
Mario
best-selling
Kart
video
Deluxe
game of all
launches
time.
This holiday. active Nintendo Switch Online
I
Plus
just
expansion
don't
pack
care
members
about
can enjoy this
racing.
DLC.
Our car
at no
rules, but the
additional
booster
cost.
packs.
The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Whatever. I have Nintendo Switch
How was
Online
that?
expansion pass. You know.
Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
Yay!
Oh, finally adding golf. Cool.
Again, I stand by. Finish your games and then put them out. But I did get this game
Of course, you can
For-
play these locally.
like $18.
Additionally, up to
You
8
know.
players online can play at the same time on
So-
the same course in survival golf.
That's fun.
Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest,
21 courses though. For the golf.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Hello.
I love you
It's
so
been a while.
much.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hi,
Hi,
Shigeru.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
You look
There are a few
great.
things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Share with me, please.
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan.
I was gonna say,
will
is
also
Shigeru
open in
Miyamoto
Hollywood, California, in the
great,
US.
but not as
Recently,
interesting to
we've
see
been
anymore
working on
because
the
now he's
finishing
doing all of
touches
these
for
like
both.
outside executive deals.
Today,
You know,
I'd like
Yeah.
to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
that I didn't expect.
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
You are?
This is Pikmin Bloom.
Oh, that's
It's a
that's.
smart device game.
So
we
this is
started
the-
with
the mobile
Niantic
game,
late
right?
last
Yeah.
year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
I totally forgot they
Pikmin
did this.
Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together. All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings.
That's cute.
You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin
Coolest
are
feature.
all around you.
Game opinion.
Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map,
And the really low
clouds will clear
speedometers.
along the
Yep.
path you walk, so you can keep a record. of
Nintendo loves
locations you
speedometers,
visit.
and Shigeru Miyamoto loves Pikmin.
I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well.
Quick, write all this down so we
You'll
track
see
Miyamoto's
yourself.
movements.
This time,
So we can
Tokyo
run into
walking
Miyamoto and be like,
through
"Miyamoto,
the
Miyamoto!"
streets and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking. it
I'm
with
sure
you.
Miyamoto
I
takes
hope you'll try
private
it out.
cars and private stuff everywhere.
Okay, now to the main event.
How great
Please
his hair
take a
is.
look at this.
It's pretty good.
Pikmin 4. Looks like
Yep.
Pikmin 4.
Or is it a Pikmin 1 remake? Nope, it's cool.
Yeah. Let's say that doesn't look like stuff for Pikmin 1. Pikmin 4. All right, that's pretty rad.
That's pretty rad.
Next
Wait,
year, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I don't know if I believe that.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023.
You always wearing a
We
Pikmin
won't
shirt?
be
No, he
showing
wasn't.
any gameplay
Okay.
today.
Otherwise, it
However,
would have ruined it.
you'll be able to play like this,
I mean, they were talking about
from the
Pikmin the whole
Pikmin's
time.
perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler.
Cool.
So you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
I
Thank
am.
you, Mr. Koizumi.
I'm not the biggest Pikmin fan, but I really like it, so.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
take your dancing game to the next level.
Is just you know why they call
Come on, get up now.
Yeah, it's time to dance. It's your mandated dance time. You know, not gonna criticize how you play video games, but who's alone in their apartment with just the, you know, the tiny studio, just like, yeah, just dance.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
This is why I bought this Switch.
People like Just Dance. Get up, do it again.
Yeah.
Now, don't stop. You're not allowed to stop dancing. Just dance, nothing else.
I just see it as more of, you know, like a fun party experience. There you go.
Can you survive the season of death?
This is the Harvest. All right, so Harvestella does look cool, but it is hilarious how many anime
Jesus
farming
Christ.
sims are in this direct.
There's too many farming simulators now. There's too many.
Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation.
Calamity?
RPG. Along the way,
I'd say this Harvestella does look badass, but
while
I don't know.
facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth.
It's
of
like
this
a lot more
almighty
action
world.
RPG.
yeah, it's like
After
I don't know
this
anything about
presentation, a demo containing the opening days.
Oh,
of your
I'm
first
there.
season
I'm gonna play
will
that.
be available on Nintendo eShop.
I'll try out the demo.
it looks like Rune Factory if they gave them a serious budget, like a lot of money.
Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Because you know
Oh.
it squeaks.
Get ready for a devilishly good time.
Called it.
Weird that, I mean, this is a big deal. It's weird that it's subjugated to, you know,
I guess they already did the announcement or the release date trailer and everything.
She clashed with angels to recover her lost
I
memories.
can't wait to get
And in a
Bayonetta
second,
1 and
confronted
Physically?
2
to save
finally.
her
Yeah,
best
'cause I
friend.
never bought it because I, you know, was waiting for the Japanese version.
Now, in this third installment, she'll fight
But I do
to
love
protect the world
Bayonetta.
from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
I think
She's gone from
I
fighting
love.
for herself to fighting for
Did you
others.
watch the interview with
Fighting for
the
world.
director and he talks about the modesty mode?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The letting your family walk in on you mode.
Alongside her include
Pretty fun.
the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean.
Claude Van Damme.
New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Viola? I hardly know it.
A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
You know, it's crazy they announced that with the Switch,
Right?
and it's coming out now, like
After today's Nintendo
6 years
Direct,
later.
a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Oh, that's cool.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Ooh.
Welcome to the city
Ah.
of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Wow, weird.
Those who investigate
Danganronpa
are
art
master
style, but all
detectives
3D and
who come
stuff.
from all around the world.
Master Detective Archives rank code. I do like being a detective.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
And you got me
Dive into
Tensei.
these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Right? That would be a cool thing to show if they
Thoroughly
showed
inspect
Persona.
each crime scene to gather
You know, because they already
clues and
announced
evidence.
it, but they haven't shown it being played.
Yeah, like running on Switch.
Yeah.
Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A
Because
mystery labyrinth.
Persona
Overcome
5 comes out
obstacles
in
and
September,
manifestations
right?
of mysteries
I have no idea.
To edge closer to the actual events.
this looks cool, though.
However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code
Yeah.
First on the
Hilarious.
Nintendo Switch system, spring
You keep doing you,
2023.
Spike Chunsoft. You keep doing you.
Enter the village if you dare.
Cloud game, probably.
Oh yeah.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud
Kind
version.
of.
Ethan Winters
coming to
must
Nintendo
face the
Switch.
horrors of the village
Asterisk.
and his 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
Yeah, these cloud versions have to do like either. I mean, I don't know how easy they are to make, but they must do well enough that they just, you know.
Yeah, people buy them.
I wonder
The
if they're
Winters
much bigger in
expansion
Japan.
DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more.
Well, like,
will launch
remember
December
originally
2nd.
that was only where the
Additionally,
yeah.
3 other recent entries in
There
the
you go.
Resident Evil series will be available.
I was to say,
as cloud
you know,
versions
Resident
on
Evil
Nintendo
7
Switch
was
this
the first
summer.
cloud game on Switch, and it was only in Japan. It came out forever ago. So
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this
Hey!
action
whoa,
brawler
that is cool.
by thrusting, tripping, and parrying.
I guess the
opponents.
PlayStation exclusivity is
You'll break
over.
their stance and gain the upper hand.
I wonder if that means it's coming to Xbox
Fall
too.
in combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November.
I do
8th.
love the premise of this
Pre-orders
game.
begin today on
That you
Nintendo
start out
eShop.
like physically strong, but
Yeah.
technically weak.
Experience the events leading up to Final
Oh
Fantasy
man,
VII.
so excited! Can't freaking wait.
Action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious
Look how
soldier
good this
operative
looks.
aspiring to become a hero.
Yeah, right though?
Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he
It's actually very annoying because this makes me think that 7 could run on Switch perfectly fine, but you know, 7 Remake,
Yeah.
it's just PlayStation keeps paying for it to be exclusive, but I would rather have that on Nintendo Switch.
Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
Well, I don't know.
The classic arcade shoot 'em up
Whoa.
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
That's pretty
Fire
cool.
different
cool.
types of weapons to take
Show
down
me a
enemies.
Tate mode.
Defeat
I don't know
multiple
if
enemies of the
there's
same
so much
color
like
for a chain bonus,
dense,
or
semi-open.
take down differently colored ones for a
There's
secret
like
bonus.
open, dense areas in 7. I don't know if it could run. Whereas, you know, it's a remake of Crisis Core, but
Radiant Sylveon
Crisis Core is a
launches
lot
on
of just
Nintendo
like very
Switch
small,
later today.
straight line corridors. You know,
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the Endless Universe. But it's not
what's
as
the
easy as
Endless
it sounds.
Universe?
You'll have to fend off
it's
the
like-
endless waves of monsters
No.
as you make your way through the
That's
seasons.
something else.
Complete various quests.
It's a very popular rogue series. This game is really Sebastian. We were gonna play this on
Up to
Xbox.
3 players in
Actually, pretty
online
cool. It's
co-op
coming
can
to
attempt
Switch. It
escape
looks
their
fun.
grim fate. Do you
Um,
have what it takes? Endless
I think it was on,
Dungeon
Game
launches on
Pass.
Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
Whoa.
What?
Oh,
Fucking
yes!
Forces called Descience. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must descend.
All
the
right,
Tower of
that's pretty
Salvation.
cool.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks.
Do you
on
think
a
it'll be the
journey
combo of the original
the-
and the, like on PS3, like Chronicles,
I
or is
don't
it
know.
just Symphonia?
RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
Awesome.
Also join the
Tails
party.
rules.
Tails rules. This Tails
It's
rules.
the best Tails game.
The fate of 2 interconnected worlds. hangs
Also,
on the
especially if you're a
decision.
Nintendo fan, you know what I mean. The
Tales of
Symphonia series,
Symphonia
Yeah.
Remastered begins its journey
one of, it's like the best RPG on the GameCube.
Do you think they're gonna do that one? And depending on how well it does, they'll do the sequel.
I guess so. Yeah, if they didn't announce it right there, then.
Yeah.
But it's weird because they're both big Nintendo games, you know, Dawn and that one. So
You know, they said it's only gonna be like 40 minutes, and we're already a little bit over. So I guess this is the end. That means they're not going to talk about any
Zelda stuff.
no Zelda, no Metroid. That's a bummer.
Yeah. We did get new Fire Emblem though.
Yeah, new Fire Emblem.
Amazing.
Tales looks really cool.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye's a big get.
I'm actually pretty
Disney
excited.
Speedstorm.
That game does look cool.
Oh, guys. We did have a lot of fun streaming this.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It is uncomfortable to play on Switch while someone is playing on an Xbox.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo.
What?
One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet
This is
Polystar.
amazing. Super
To
cool.
help
I bought that game on
Magnavox
Wii
home
like a
planet,
year ago.
Kirby and his
For
friends
the first
set
time.
off on an
So
adventure.
that's a little
In
annoying.
addition to
But
sword, whip,
I'm excited.
and other familiar copy
This is
abilities,
the first like big
new
Wii
mecha
port?
copy ability makes
No, I
it
guess
easy
they
to blast
Galaxy.
foes from a distance,
Xenoblade.
or punch 'em up close. It's packed with other powerful moves
Yeah,
as
but
well.
Xenoblade's like
Which
more a
supports
remake than
local
port.
play for
This
up to 4 players
stuff
on
like
the same
this
system.
and Galaxy are
Plus,
lot
everyone
closer to
can play
ports.
as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Man, I can't believe there's not
also
going to be
collection
like
of
a Zelda
sub-games
this
to
year.
play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All sub-games
love
can be
that.
played with up to 4 players.
I've only played that one on the Super Nintendo collection
An
game.
adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe
That's
launches
cool.
on the Nintendo Switch
I'm a little
system
bummed we
February
didn't get a
24th,
more.
2023.
Yeah, you could-
Pre-orders begin today.
I
on
guess
the
other-
Nintendo eShop.
If that's
Other than Fire Emblem, we didn't. get
That's
it.
$60, I'd be
30th
like.
anniversary. A remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
Oh, Kirby gets a remake thing. Still didn't get
Thank you
shit.
for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
More thing to
Please be Zelda.
well, it's clearly Zelda.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild 2. That's the opening crescendo of.
Oh yeah, look at the
Yeah.
feature designs. It's a release date trailer. They've shown so many trailers though.
I can't get my hopes up for Breath of the Wild 2, Alex.
That's true. Even if it is a release date trailer, it's not real.
I love the art style. I mean, you know, like the cavernous walls thing that they're going. Oh shit! Oh,
Look at it! Oh! Oh my god!
what the?
Game real, man. What?
Whoa!
Legend of Zelda. They're gonna get like a.
Look at the sword!
It's gonna get a real title. Tears of the Kingdom, a real title.
I love the sword, the broken master sword.
Yeah.
Thing.
Like, what's...
March, Alex. I swear I say, I said it. March. They're
We did it, boys.
freaking called it. Okay. Great. Super cool.
Yeah, I don't never believe a release date for a Zelda game. Though. That's
never,
the problem.
Yeah, that's a great trailer. It's Zelda release dates are lies until they happen.
Until you can, I was about to say, until you go to your local game store and pre-order it. Say the only reason you could trust the final Breath of the Wild release date is because it was the same day as the Switch.
Yeah, and even that was like a little.
Yeah,
you
even
know,
then you go,
no. They might push it like a week or
what if
two.
they push it like a week?
But all right. December 13th Direct. Pretty solid showing, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, we got new Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
That was a crazy showing. Actually,
Amazing. The Fire Emblem looks amazing.
New Fire Emblem, new Pikmin, Kirby remake.
Say.
What do you call it?
They just go to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say just go to Nintendo and then we can go through the list.
Yeah, but they don't post their stuff for like. So yeah, I would say we got a new Kirby, not a new Kirby, but Pikmin.
We got a new Kirby,
Fire Emblem,
Octopath 2.
I say, as far like, they could have taken on every farming sim in this thing, and it still would have been a really great track. Yeah, Octopath 2, GoldenEye. Cannot stress enough how excited I am for that.
That's so good.
A very sizable updates for sports and
for their current titles.
Hey guys, I just rocked direct by another streamer. Because I didn't saw your stream.
That's cool, man.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. I guess it was an amazing showing. There was like 20 minutes of farming simulation.
It was which honestly, I mean, Harvest still looks awesome. I'm really excited to play that demo today, and they're remaking my favorite Harvest Moon game, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Engage.
Sick. But what was your highlight?
It says height. I assume you mean highlight. That again. So if you're just joining us, the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, it's gonna be hard not to call it Breath of the Wild 2. Trailer was awesome, filled me with joy. But I don't trust Zelda release dates. They're not real until the game's in your hands.
I'm so hyped on Zelda.
Yeah, right? The trailer, insane. I'm so excited. But I don't trust them.
Right? I don't trust that would be the height. That's the height of the direct for me, but I don't trust the release date. As far as stuff that's actually coming out,
you said I love the first game.
Best game ever.
I'd probably say
Theater Rhythm. I love Theater Rhythm. This is a great Alex direct right here.
I'd probably say Fire Emblem or Tales.
Say Fire Emblem looks amazing.
Fire Emblem looks amazing.
There's this
Octopath 2 looks awesome. That'd probably be like Fire Emblem. It'd be Zelda, Fire Emblem, Tales, Tide, Octopath, Nintendo 64 stuff. I'm still excited for Bayonetta. Yeah, but we've just had so much Bayonetta. But in any event, that's gonna do it for us for this Nintendo Direct. Stay tuned for more Nintendo coverage. You have anything else you want to add?
Let's see here. Catch Me, GoldenEye. All right.
GoldenEye is a big deal.
We cannot stress that enough.
I can't believe they got GoldenEye. Stadium 1 and 2 also really cool.
Yeah, the Nintendo 64 lineup coming to its own. But the fact that I'm gonna get to play GoldenEye online with the Nintendo 64 wireless controller is unreal. And
a dream not thought possible.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, like what the only thing about it that's even like slightly, I think it was a good direct. Yeah, it was a great direct.
Yeah.
When they like, this is like rank the direct before we go out of 10.
Out of 10, 8.
I think it's 10 out of 10.
Probably no. I'll give it an 8.
This is 10 out of 10 for me. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. Too much fluff with the farming.
I'd say maybe a 9 out of 10 because it was comical how much of this direct was farming sims.
There were so many farming sims, and there was just a touch too much like too many. There's way too many farming sims, and then just a little too much nonsense stuff. I understand the nonsense stuff. The nonsense stuff pays for the direct. I get it. But
I mean, we got.
I think 8 out of 10 is fair.
So say
maybe 8.5, around there.
I wish we could.
So much farming games.
I know there's so many farming games.
That thing is like I love farming games, and it was a lot for me. And I'm seeing all these farming games. Like I can't play all those. Like I'm gonna play the remake of. That thing is I also don't even know if I'm gonna really like play the remake of It's a Wonderful Life. That's the Story of Seasons remake they announced.
I'll get it when it costs $10 to play it for like 4 hours.
I mean,
and be like, yeah.
I got really into the Friends of Mineral Town remake, but
yeah,
I
could see you getting more into them. But me, as someone who does not,
I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna play Harvestella. But realistically, actually, out of all of those announced, which there was a lot, that multiplayer one looks neat. Maybe if
what's loading?
I was trying to play the direct again so we could scrub through it.
Yeah.
But it's not loading.
It's more.
I think that's the best way to do like a post. But we started out with a new Fire Emblem that.
The new Fire Emblem looks amazing. That was such a heavy hitter. I honestly wish
style-wise and the fact that it has the old characters and everything.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
There's I try to get into Fates. I played less Fates than any other Fire Emblem game. I don't know why. It just didn't stick me. Three Houses I liked a lot, but this one, based on that trailer, from like the style of it and what it looked like they were going for, might be, has serious potential for like a new favorite Fire Emblem. This isn't loading. Remake of the, potentially the best Kirby game. So
yeah, I've only very, very recently got into Kirby games, with the DS one that I played, and really,
I mean, if you think about, like, if you're a Nintendo fan, there's stuff for everybody here.
Yeah,
we got like
Zelda, we got Kirby,
new Zelda, new Kirby, Bayonetta, new trailer, Mario Kart, brand new Pikmin, Nintendo Switch Sports.
If they had showed Metroid,
if they had showed Metroid, that'd be like all of their core franchises.
Yeah.
In one direct. Xenoblades DLC, Splatoon stuff.
We got a Mario with Kingdom Rabbids.
Mario with Mario plus Rabbids.
Kiwi says the only thing I missed was Zelda Wind Waker HD and probably Mario movie.
Yeah.
It is. I did think they were gonna show a Mario movie teaser, but I think they've gotten enough backlash from the whole Mario movie thing that they're like, all right, that's also separate.
It's crazy that so far, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere because how late we are in the year. This is the first year where we don't have a Zelda game coming out.
Yeah, it is weird.
And considering how much,
why I don't understand how it gets leaked every single time.
Yeah, and it never comes,
and then it doesn't happen, and I'm like. That's why, the other day whenever you told me, they were like, this got leaked and it's from a reliable thing. I'm like, I don't know. It never happens. I remember whenever the Skyward Sword thing leaked, and I believe that more because I was like, I could see them like trying to figure out, the controls and like putting the work in for that. But I don't know. I think
IGN has a more reliable list. Yeah. So, all right. Pikmin. You're talking.
But I think
they do not have a more reliable list.
It's it's whatever. But I think Zelda. I love Zelda. It's my favorite series. I think Nintendo is done with the Wii. I think that they are they might bring those games over. If any games come over, it will be those. But I think Nintendo is I think they're finally done. I think Bowser's Fury and 3D World was like the last Wii U game. They're past it now.
I don't know because, well, so if you think about it, it takes so long to make Zelda games, and they have this one so potentially so close.
Yeah.
If it actually comes out in March, which even still, that's like almost a year away.
May. It said March, right? It said 5/12.
I thought it said 5.
Yeah. It says.
Oh, Jeff.
Play the trailer.
That's even later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I believe him.
Play the trailer. Get some.
Yeah. So this it takes so long to make Zelda games, and they want to have products to put out.
Yeah.
And maybe they're like, all right, this is coming out just soon enough that we can save a Wind Waker or a Twilight Princess HD
for a next year.
Yeah,
next showing.
for the next game that we release. And that way, we're not. That way we essentially you just keep this paycheck in your back pocket that you can deposit whenever you're ready.
Do you think if this got another major delay that they would be like,
yeah, I think that's actually
Twilight.
Yeah, I think that makes me believe in the release date more than anything else. Is I'm sure they were like, look, this release date has to be real. If not, we have this thing we can put out.
We haven't put out a Zelda game this year.
Yeah.
Those games sell these, even the worst selling one, Skyward Sword, still sold like, I can't remember how many millions of copies.
Yeah.
The point is they make tons of money now.
We could put, like this. All right, so there's Death Mountain.
Death Mountain looks like it's all got some Ganon going on in there.
Mhm.
See that giant landmass there in the
Yeah,
background?
like big island over there. Looks like the Sheikah Towers.
Yeah.
Right there.
I wonder if that's how they got the game to run on Switch. Is it's like two separate load-in worlds,
Yeah, and you're just,
so they're going to be smaller.
the
and not
falling
quite
is
as
like a
dense.
pseudo loading screen as you go
Yeah.
from one area to another.
Because there's all that there was all this talk that this is not going to, this doesn't look like it can run on a legitimate on a Switch. but
This is the area where it goes from the Gerudo, the desert lands over there, right? And then over here, if you like go more far this way, is where the bird people are, which makes sense why he's getting this thing right here. Because this is obvious. Oh, this looks like some sort of
see down there. There's a little
pulsating.
the pulsating circles here.
Because those trees are only in that those weird mushroom trees are only in that one area in the game. Not to mention these big, crevasses that go down and then it transfer over into the desert area and
I'm not complaining because that's what I want, because I want it to be continuous. But I wonder how much of the map they're reusing from Breath of the Wild versus how much they're evolving. I do love the sword design, the Broken Master Sword.
Yeah,
the Sheikah.
it switches to the digital. So that looks like this looks like Breath of the Wild Link.
Yeah. He's got his tunic. I can't tell what those like bumbling glow things.
Grenades.
Maybe.
But there's that whole thing where people are saying that maybe there's two links.
Yeah.
And this is really cool because it's
they are like energy pod things.
Yeah. He has this new updated armorified Champions tunic, which is pretty rad. Big fan of that.
It's like the most least professional trailer breakdown scrub through.
We don't have the technology for that, okay?
We're not using the computer.
Yeah, we're using an Xbox. We're not using a computer.
I wonder if the energy cores are like the ammunition for the Master Sword, because people were the whole breakable weapons thing didn't really work with the Master Sword. People didn't like that if they were like,
Sure, like
it's
those
like a lightsaber now, and you gotta charge it with Sheikah energy.
Yeah, that's such like a big part. I wonder if they but it's such a big part, but it's also like one complaint that some people have. I wonder if they'll take it out. But he doesn't have the Master Sword.
Yeah.
So
but the Master Sword could be a broken hilt thing now that it's not.
Yeah.
It's its own mechanic now. Yeah, look at all this
weird future building looking stuff in the back, mixed all this stuff.
It's so weird because Nintendo doesn't do sequels.
So this is the tropical area.
Yeah. The what's it called? Lanayru.
Yeah.
The Oasis rainy area, kind of off to the west.
So I wonder if this is how you transfer from the lower region to the higher region, as you take these sort of elevator rocks.
Yeah.
That you just climb onto, and so there's only if there's like specific spots to get up. So this is the different Link.
Yeah, this is like Primal Link.
Yeah, wild man with crazy hair. He doesn't even have a sword that looks like a bone club.
Do you think that I believe that that's original Link from the, in the old school thing, you find the parchment or whatever, and then it has the original Link fighting Ganon and all the. I wonder if it's like time travel stuff, and that's Link Prime, the first Link, because he also looks like the first Link in the the official comic thing that Nintendo put out about the original Link, the original Zelda. And whenever they shot Skyward Sword, I forget the island in Skyward. But yeah, look, there's the Mushroom Cap area.
Yeah, and then I remember this thing right here, the little sign up in the top corner.
Yeah, that's where you have to shoot the lightning arrow. So it looks like it looks like a direct. They're using direct map, and assets from 1.
I like they're not calling it Breath of the Wild 2. I was because every Zelda game has its own title.
Yeah.
But because of that, I wonder if they're gonna try to stray away from the story of it a little. Well, I guess Breath of the Wild doesn't have like a huge story.
Has more story than a lot of Zelda games.
That's fair, but especially because a lot of it's the whole is doing it yourself. You could play through the story of that game in no time, and all you have to know is that
5/12. March is 3. Yeah. May.
It's a long time.
Yeah. That's the last game that came out was Skyward Sword, right?
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah. So
a whole year without Zelda. That sucks.
I'd say I'm a little bummed, but with how Zelda used to kind of get,
Yeah.
How long it used to be in between Zelda games. Waiting a little over a year for a Zelda title.
I would like a new 2D Zelda. That would. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I want an actual new 2D Zelda, not a remake of another.
Also, what's Grezzo been doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But hey, hell of a lineup.
Great direct.
Yeah, great direct. Something for everyone in this direct. Unless you like first-person shooters, in which case
you have GoldenEye.
Okay.
A seminal first-person shooter. That's the thing is, I was like, oh, first-person shooter. You got GoldenEye. Now,
I would. Yes. But
that's the thing though is you're getting GoldenEye, right? And I wonder if that means that Xbox, clearly they had to work out something with Rare. It's very complicated. I wonder if that means we're gonna get that GoldenEye remaster that we've been talking about. So you'll get a tradition. Like, I wonder if you'll be like, you'd be able to buy a traditional GoldenEye remake, like
a more contemporary first-person shooter,
like a Night Dive Studios twin stick control GoldenEye.
And then you can go, if you want, you can go on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, if you want that original experience, you can go on Nintendo Switch Online, play the Nintendo 64. Which I'd be super into that.
I could see them doing it.
I wish they did that more. I wish you got like the Nintendo 64 versions of like
Turok and then your Night Dive.
Yeah, Turok, Doom 64, Quake 64, stuff like that.
Right, like those seem like no-brainer things you would want to put out but I guess they just don't want to. They don't want to compete with the already existing product, and they're like, we'd rather make the money off the sale of this, Night Dive Studio remake than off of the subscription sales of an expansion.
If they come out at the same time, it's different because then you'll like right now if someone's like, I want to play Turok, they have to go pay for it. But if it's free, you'd be like, yeah. But if they come out at the same time and you're like, I could play the regular, that's sort of like wanting the new thing doesn't really apply whenever the new thing is old. So if I can either play the brand new GoldenEye remake or the original Nintendo 64.
I'll go up, guys. See you next time. See you, Kiwi.
See you, Kiwi. All right. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. Great direct. That is a good point. Especially for us who, more often than not, I like to wait to get the Night Dive stuff for whenever they come out physically through like limited run or something like that. So to be able to just be like, all right, I'm gonna play the original version, and that's gonna like satiate me until I get the Night Dive version whenever I buy it physically. That not only do you get to keep that new experience, but you also you get your thirst quenched, and then you still get to experience it in the new way.
You prepare for some sick ass online.
Yeah,
GoldenEye streams.
Those are going to be some fun streams.
They're going to be great. All right, stay nerdy, everybody.
Stay nerdy. Go to end so I can